Welcome back to building a mega factory. My name is Diablo, and today, well, we have a little more work to do on this green setup, green science setup, like these arms, and of course, well, hopefully this gets emptied out soon. And I will let you in on a little secret. I have finished already my blue science setup, and I may or may not have gone a little bit overboard with the amount of stuff that I am creating in that setup. Oh, they should be white, shouldn't they? Yes, they should, so let me do that. Oh, I have a stack with me, so I don't need to create them myself. Whoopsie daisy. I forgot that I did that last time. Anyhow, yeah, I've been working really hard at the blue science setup, and I think I've created something monstrous. Not entirely sure, though, of course. I mean, yes, I've tested it, but I'm not entirely sure. Well, yeah, no, I am sure. I am sure that it works. I'm just not entirely sure if I can feed it. Because I've already seen... Okay, so that is all the arms I believe I need. Oh, power. I don't have any power. Is there any other power missing somewhere here? Do I need to attend to that as well? Oh, no, but I must not forget to fill out these beacons as well. So, the only thing I need to do now is get power in here. This seems like a good spot to do that. That means I have to move you and you. And we get 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So once we've done this green setup, we can start with the blue setup. And it's going to be awesome. Yeah, so I know I've already noticed that it is nigh on impossible to do what I want to do with the limited input that I'm going to be creating here. I have 8 belts of iron going in from a potential station that needs to be built over there. Yeah, that's not even going to be close to enough to feed what I need to feed, because I've already used most of them in my red, green, and blue setup, which will be here somewhere. So yeah, well, there's that. Alright, we can leave that, that's not a problem. How fast is you going? Where am I? There I am. Okay, so that's not really going really fast. To add more iron to the mix, I think I'm going to have some dedicated iron train stations up here. I really wanted to use this area for something else, but seeing as I can't really do that, I think I'll just have some iron unloading stations here. Maybe even just a separate iron smelting area just to feed the science, because there's going to be a lot of iron used there. Now, I need a heck of a lot of beacons, I mean modules, which I'm not going to be creating today or picking up today. Well, maybe I might, but I'm rather thinking, is this green setup done? And if so, can I now start? Can I at least get out of here? Thank you. With my blue setup. This is looking good. Did I? Yes, I did. And this just ends up there. Alright, that's fine. This has to go. Make it even. So red is done. I'm fairly certain of that. Green is done. That's good. So the only thing left to do is start working on blue. I like that sentence. Now, the thing that I've built is actually so stupidly large. I'm going to have to remove a lot of stuff just to make room for it. I have no idea. I think if this is going to take up that much room, how much more room am I going to need for the other colors? This is going to be an interesting mega build. Right. I think I'll just kill the entire center line, because you know what? I am going to need that room. Well, not just for this blue one right now, but just in general, I'm going to be pushing on through with my science setup. Oh, this is going to be magnificent. There we go. I could trim it down further if I need to, but I don't need to right now. Now, this is a 3-part build. As you can see, we have the different setups right there. And we shall start with the amount of engines that we are going to be building, which is going to be a lot. Now, I've kept this basically in the same structure, in the same line as the original one. Or the red and the green one. Let me place it down and we'll go over what is actually happening here. This is the first part. And I'm probably not going to have enough materials to do this. So it's going to take me a while to build everything. Okay, it's going to take me a long while to build everything. Now, this top part we know. This top part we've built already. We know what it does. We know how it looks because we have one right there next to it. This is just to create the amount of gear wheels that we need. Once that is done, we can move down. Now, we need a whole bunch of pipes. So we feed in a separate belt of iron, go past these gear wheels and feed that into these pipes, pipe manufacturers. Now these produce really fast. Do I say that correctly? Yes, 2 a second. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8 a second. With these speed boosts, that is, trust me, more than enough to feed this entire line. The iron ends here, and the gear wheels that were produced here have been transported underground from here to here, so the gear wheel line starts right there. Same for the other side, of course. We are producing more. So we've got the gear wheels, we've got the pipes, which will be placed on the outside of this lane. All we need is an input for steel. So we have a singular steel input, which gets split off because we only need half a belt. So if we have a full belt going in and we only need half a belt on each side, we can just safely split that off and go around the outside of these gear wheel producers and side load that in. Yeah. So now we have pipes and steel and gear wheels on the inside. And then we just have a whole bunch of these things producing. How many were there? I'm not entirely sure. I think it was 1.1 thousand engines a minute. I think. Not entirely. No. Hang on. No, it was around 850. 850 a minute. So that is what, 10 a second or something? I don't know, something like that. 12 a second? Yeah, about 12 a second, I believe. So yeah, that's producing stupid amounts. And as I predicted, I have not nearly got enough stuff with me. Let me think about this for a moment. So yeah, I think I need assembly machines, beacons, lots of beacons, and belts. Let's see if we have that in the train. Let's see if we have that in the terrain. I think so. Yeah, we've got millions of belts. So there we go for those. And we even have beacons still. But we don't have any assembly machines, I think. No. Oh, do we have? Yes, we do. So let's grab one of those. Let's fill up our stuff there. Well, I guess we can make some. Don't we do? Maybe we. Yeah, we have some here. So the only thing I'm really missing is assembly machines. Is that correct? I think so. So let me grab those from the stuff station, because I'm going to need a lot more. Trust me on this. The other two are at least as impressive as this one, just for the engines is. So we are going to be using a lot. Nearly there. Good. So what are you bringing, either taking from me? Good. Stuff. Very nice. Some green chips, as if I hadn't had enough of those. Oh, well, some power substations. That's fine. Okay, so that's it, I think. I can move now. Back to red chips. Of course, we still have to move red chips, because we are going to be building a train station, a giant train station there. But we can only do that if the... Oh, that's another good point. Yes, if that uranium is gone, of course. And that uranium can only be gone because this is what Johnny Mellon said to me in the comments. He said, well, did you build this box setup for just to empty this, or was it to empty that uranium setup? And he's quite right. I built that. I'm lucky that I didn't do anything weird yet. I built this entire setup so that I could empty out at a 10-to-1 ratio the uranium setup. So I need to put back those boxes and get that going as soon as possible. Actually, having said that, I really do need to get that going as soon as possible. So I will drive back. You know what? I can drive to Maine. So I can get some more fuel. Not that I really need fuel. I have 25 left, so that will last me forever. But, you know, it never hurts to have some more. So I will go back and put down the entire setup that I had. Whoop-de-doo. Again, because I really, really want those uranium ores to be mined. So I can go anywhere I want. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I can go one more, I suppose. I'm not too worried about how many I put down, simply because if once it's full up, I can remove whatever's empty and make it a little bit shorter. So there we go. We have plenty of stuff to put down. Of course, I need some power, but that's fine. Power is quite easy to get a hold of, and we have so much of it. I think this should be enough. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so what we... okay, yes, of course. Of course, of course. What we can now do is connect this there. So it starts working. That empties out quickly. And then we can empty out the entire uranium ore mine, which would be awesome. Okay, sorry. I apologize. So there we go. That is the way it's supposed to go. That looks actually quite cool. Yep, perfect. Let's not change anything about that whatsoever. Let's go back to my train. There we go. And let's get back to red chips. That should not be too long. And here we are. Very nice. Yep, thank you. Did I bring everything? I think I brought everything. All right. Let's do blue. This is my build. Yeah, I reach everything, so I can just stay here. Of course, I need a whole bunch of modules, which I don't have yet. But you know what? That really doesn't matter. I don't have to finish it right now. It doesn't have to run at full throttle right now. Okay, so that looks good. Of course, I need lots and lots of, again, modules. But I think that first part is now done. Very awesome. I need to hook it up. Yes, I know. But the first part is now done. All right, awesome. The second part. Now, this is going to be tricky. This is going to be really tricky. I think I have to start with the end first, because the second part, the electric mining drills, take up a lot less space than the actual blue science build. Where is it? See, this produces enough to feed that monstrosity. So I think I have to place this down first. But I also would like to have it be aimed. I should. Okay, this needs to go. Wait, where am I? There. I need to do a little step there. Okay, so now I am the input of that thing, which is not centered on anything. And I just realized I never actually finished the build because I never thought through on how to put the red chips in. Oh, I put the input in here, right to the right of me right here, where I'm standing. I just never figured how to get it through the part that's on top of this. Anyway, having said that, this is where... So what's the center then? Oh, this is difficult. Yes, man, difficult. I think I will... There is no real center, is there? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. No, there is no real center between those two beacons because there's a gap of 4. So we either have to choose left or right. Well, that's fine. It doesn't really matter. So we'll keep me as a center point. Let's grab our setup for these ones. And where am I? I'm over there. So I can be centered. Of course, we want to have it at the same height as this. Oh, one up. Yes. So this would be where I would place that. Okay, so let's do that first. And then I can't... Well, we already saw I can't exactly center that. Which, you know, is fine. It doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so this would be the center. There we go. That one would go... no. Oh, well, actually, as a matter of fact, yes. Because it has to go like this. So they feed both sides at the same time. And we do the same on this side. Very nice. I think that's it. Yeah, and this feeds into that thing. Yeah, I'm going to need a lot more stuff. I'm still missing beacons. I'm missing arms again. So, beacons, arms. Do I have enough? No, I only have 9 assembly machines left. I don't have any undergrounds anymore. This is a huge setup. I like it. Go big or go home, right? So that needs to hook on to there. Perfect fit. Perfect fit. So that electric mining drill setup also produces about 810 electric mines per minute. And then this blue science setup that I'm building right now eats about that much per minute. And then some red chips as well. But the red chips is, well, they're almost negligible. There's so few that are being eaten by this thing, by this setup. And in the end, this entire setup produces about 16.6 blue science packs per second. Yes, per second. So that's about 1.1 thousand science packs per minute, which is awesome. What is this and why is it blinking? There's power, isn't there? No, there's absolutely no power. Why is there no power? That communicates with that. There's no communication between you and you. Why not? You know what? We can fix that later. I need undergrounds. I need belts. I need arms. I need beacons. And I need assembly machines. All right. First, let's grab all of these. Let's grab... No, not all of these. That's a bit much, isn't it? That much. I need all of these arms, please. And probably more. No, I haven't got any of those. Probably more. You know what? We'll see how far we can get with these. We don't have any beacons and we don't have any, whatchamacallem, assembly machines with us. So we have to collect them later on. But I want to see where how far we can get with the materials that I now have on my person. So that seems like the entire engine bit is done. So let's finish the... Can I reach everything? No, I cannot. So let's stand on this side first. Belts are going fast. Well, obviously they are going fast. Oh, and let's not forget to go through and and explain how everything works. Just in case somebody is interested. There we go. Almost all the belts are done. Let me step onto this side. How many belts do I still have left? 270. That should be more than enough. Yeah, fine. That's plenty. Alright, so a whole bunch of beacons are needed. Approximately, let's say 80. And about 200 arms and about 50, 60 assembly machines. Fine. So, how does it all work? Well, we have the usual setup with our gear wheels right here. And we also need, for the electric mining drill, iron plates itself and some green circuitry. Green chips. Well, basically same as what you saw before. we input iron on this side for the gear wheels. I think I can use a splitter here and have this be 1, but I'm not entirely sure how fast these are being eaten, so I have to test that. I think I tested it, and I think that's why they're 2. So we do that for both sides. Then we have a green chip going in the middle, which gets split out because we only use half of that, and we sideload that here next to the gear wheels that we've created on the opposite side of that same belt. And then of course we do 2 iron lines again, one for this side of the creation, the factory, and one for that side of the factory. We feed in both lines on either side of the assembly machines and output through a red underground belt, because it's not, well, it is producing a lot, but it's not producing a full belt. So red is more than enough, more than capable enough to export whatever they produce. Now, going down the line, let me finish that line, by the way. And of course, I still have to think about how the heck I'm going to feed this red one. I think might have to go outside and just feed it in there, because I can't get past these 4 beacons, because underground belts just don't go that far. It's quite simple. I could maybe go through here. Why is there an underground belt there? That makes no sense. Anyway, I have no idea where that came from. So I could maybe go here, but then how do I get it here? I would still have to go through the outside, because again, there's 4 of these guys here. I'm already using undergrounds on these paths. Can't use them here because I have to have this amount of input for these factories, so I can't put it there. I could maybe I could. That's going to be tough. That's not an underground belt. What if I? No, I can't skip the same belt twice. Wait, that makes no sense. Yeah, that makes no sense. Sorry about that. So no. So I guess we'll have to go through the outside and then cross over there and then feed it down there or whatever. We'll have to figure that out. I haven't figured that part out yet. Sorry. So to continue, we feed in our electric mining drills into this setup right here, into a splitter that sends half going through to the next setup. Both setups are the same. And half to this splitter, which then splits it out to this side through the underground and that side through the underground. Of course, red comes in here, gets split out that way, gets split out down there and to this side and down there. So we have 2 red lanes going on the outside. And from below, we are feeding the engines. Now, the engines do the same thing. They get split out to go up here and be split out again. And they get split out to here to be split out again. And that feeds all of this. Quite easily, actually. Of course, I still have a lot of stuff to do. So, this, I would like to have this centered, but I cannot because there is no real center. So I'll choose this as my center. Like that. So blue will come out there. And then off to 1, 2. No. There. And we actually don't need any Speaking of that. So that's where blue will join the rat race. Very nice indeed. The engines, as I said, we shall feed in through this side. Let's keep it nice and tight. And, oh, I need to feed them in here, of course. Ooh, I've run out of time already. Do I leave a gap? Like thus? Or do I make it go close to the edge and then just have a little bend going that way? I think I like that better. Yeah, I think I like that a lot better. So I'll do that. It's a lot neater to have it go right next to it, right? Perfect. Perfect. And we could write our name here. What else? Yes, red. Red chips. We need to feed in red chips. Now, I think I'll make it kind of easy on myself by going like this and going down the center, skipping that. Yeah, I think I'll just do that, because that saves me a lot of headache of trying to figure out how to get past all this stuff. Ooh, that was exactly the last one I had. Very nice. Oops. And then we just go up. Oh, there's a tree in the way. Why is there a tree in the way? I didn't ask for a tree there. And we, of course... Ooh, we need to go one higher. Ooh, that might be problematic. Because that is our actual literal height that the main belt ends. So we need to be careful with that. There's just about enough room for an underground still, so not too worried yet, but we mustn't overdo things. I need to figure out how to get that nicer with the next build. So I think I'll just go outside like this. It's a little bit of an extra bit of belt, but it doesn't really matter. Of course, this would all be a lot easier if I were to, if I was allowed some robots. But no, somebody had decided this was going to be a belt-only megabase. Anyway, I like it. I like it a lot. So there is my blue setup. Well, it's not done yet, of course. I still have a lot of beacons to be placed and assembly machines. You know what? Let me grab those real quick. Let me finish this build while we are at it. Let me... I don't want to be inundated with all... Oh, well... I don't have any undergrounds anymore. Interesting. No. Well, I've got plenty here, but that's not the point. I was trying to save my factory from building extra stuff, but I can't, so I won't. Go to stuff. Well, research is done. So that's an infinite research now. So we only have that one left. And then we are reduced to only infinite research. Well, I guess we can do that one. There we go. We need beacons. We need... What else do we need? Let me do a quick check on that. Wait, why is my... Oh, I broke the power to that one. Whoopsie daisy. Must fix that real quick. Because I can't see what I'm missing now. So, beacons and arms and assembly machines. I probably also need some red undergrounds. So let me grab a few of those. Let me see. Let me see. Red undergrounds. Well, they should be at the undergrounds. Thank you. Let's just grab, I don't know, 1 stack should be enough. Yeah, that should definitely be enough. Beacons. They are up here. There we go. How many do I need? 100? Yeah, 100 should do. There we go. I didn't actually count any of them, so I don't know, but... Why are you not building? Why are you not receiving any... Hum indeed. Sorry about that. Why did I kill that by accident? Did I not think about it and kill that by accident? No, I didn't. So it's open. It will only be allowed. There we go. It will only be allowed to grab stuff if... Okay. If this is full. Well. And we are, of course, producing a lot of yellow, so this is no longer filling up. This is not a good way to fill a belt. Well, technically it's a good way to fill a belt. It's just not a good way to fill a belt. Unfortunately. You know what? I think I'm going to change this up. Kill that. Nope, that has to go the other way. And we'll do the same, except we'll... give me a red wire, please. We'll start grabbing from here. Hang on, that's not what I meant to do. Not enable disable, read belt content. Thank you. And hold. Thank you. Now they all contribute to this belt. And of course, if this empties out, then they all contribute to that. I should have done that all along. Awesome. Look at that. Pretty as a picture. Now, oh, look at that. That's funny. Nice. How's that going, by the way? I have no idea because I didn't actually check. Well, I did check, but I can't remember how much it was to start with. So, I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. Anyway, I have... Well, that's the problem. Now I don't have any assembly machines. Oh my gosh. Can I steal some of you guys' stuff? Probably. Let me just do that anyway. There we go. That's 24 of those. There we go. Hello. What? Wait. Why is there no iron? Didn't I make iron plate trains? Didn't I? What the? Oh my gosh. Really? Oh, I forgot fuel. Wait, did I unload fuel? No, I couldn't have unloaded fuel because there was no fuel to unload. Do I have fuel with me? Yes, I do. So please go to the right spot. The other train is probably... Both trains were... Oh my gosh. Alright. Let me make sure that it actually can keep going for a while. Make sure this one keeps going for a while. That's fine. Let me make a fuel stop right there. Wait, these pick up... Yeah. Alright. My bad. My bad. It's really that simple. I want a requester chest. And I want it... I don't know. I'm just going to go individually. Right there. I'll request 10 of you. Like that. And then feed 10. No, 10's not enough. Wait, there's no power. Why is there no power? Oh my gosh. Okay. I could do that closer by 4, 8, 10. Yes? Oh, 12. Great. So, should it do it by that one? That still fits, yeah? That still fits. Okay, so that's not a problem. I feed in these 10. Then I tell it to request 10. Whoops. 10, so it won't actually request anything. Please fuel the train. Thank you. So, that's fine, right? I mean, eventually that will fill up. So 10 is good. Of course, I can't reach this one. So I think it's time I connected these two up. I still have one left, so these are not perfectly aligned. I don't like that at all. It needs to be at this height, and then it needs to be at this one. Okay. Is that powered? Yes, it is powered. Most awesome. So now we can request the same on this side. There we go, and there we go. Oh, I should have just copied that, of course. Copy and paste. Thank you very much. So, these trains are now fueled. It's a drop-off point, so the trains should be fueled at the drop-off point, which they always are. Good. Iron's back. No longer a problem. So I should have some chests. Oh, do I have... Yeah, 15 already. Good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. You are filled and you are working. Well, not fast enough, but working-ish. Do I have some iron with me? Yes, I do. This saves me a lot of time. Bring me the iron and I will bring you the assembly machines. I guess I need a lot of assembly machines, so let me do that. What's going on? Alright, you know what? I'll make do with the assembly machines that I have right now. And then we can always go back for more during the live stream. Because I've gone way over time already. No, I need to go to red chips. Why did I think I'd need to go there? We'll use up what we have now. Which is probably not enough, but we'll see. Wait for that train to pass. Thank you. And then we shall do the rest in the live stream. Now, I'm not promising that I'll have the next science setup done, because this costs me a lot of time to, you know, finish. So, we'll see how far we can get in the next video. Or in the live stream, rather. Okay, awesome, awesome. Well, those were all the assembly machines, and I'm still missing a bunch. But most of the... or rather, all of the beacons have been placed. I still have some red undergrounds left, so they must have been placed already. Of course, I don't have any inserters anymore, so I probably need a whole bunch more of inserters. You know what? I think I have a few with me. Let me check that out. And then we'll stop. I promise. I'll just take all of them and we'll see how far we get. Let's not get hit by a train. Of course, that never happens, but no. Let's not happen. Let's not have it happen the first time. Okay, so those were lots and lots of arms. Yeah? But they are done now. And I have only 17 left, so perfect. Alright. That's where we'll end it. That's where... There we go. Perfect in the center. So that is my blue setup. It is quite big. Took me a while to figure everything out. I had the same straight line setup to start with a few of these and a lot less engines, about to here, I think, and then the rest was a bit of these guys, And it worked-ish, and I had a little bit of room for blue. But that was just not satisfactory enough. So I started thinking, okay, I need more. I need, how can I improve upon this? So I separated out this part, and that grew into 2 because, it couldn't keep up with the amount of engines that it was producing, and their 1-to-1 ratio when it comes to being used as raw materials for the blue science. So they needed to be on equal footing to be able to, have a chance to feed a decent amount of blue science factories. So once I had that going, it was a question of, okay, how am I going to feed it and how am I going to build it? And I think I like the design that I came up with. Hopefully you liked it too. I'll see you all in the live stream on Sunday, hopefully. And we can get started on, I don't know, maybe think about what is the next one. Is that purple or is that yellow? Well, we'll find out. And then we'll see how we need to build it. But until that time, I shall say thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel. Comment down below if you have any suggestions or ideas. My name is Diablo, and I will see you next time.